What a fantastic beginning for the new Monday, June 15th, 2026. Larry Bennett coming to you live from deep East Texas, the rain forest. Anyway, and it is raining, and we do have the forest here. I am circled by pines. One day I'll get out there and make a video and show y'all. Again, I got to mow the grass first. Onward. A minute ago, I was trying to connect with y'all and get this video on the road. And, I've talked about this little gizmo where you control the phone from afar or up close. And I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't work. I had my little blue light going, and I call it blue light special. It was flashing, and it was indicating that, hey, I'm doing my part. All right, well, and then it hit me. Yesterday, while I was trying to Bluetooth my keyboard to my standalone little keyboard to my tablet, it told me to shut off the Bluetooth to the phone, because what happened was the keyboard paired with my phone instead of with the tablet. So I forgot to turn the Bluetooth on. So it wasn't this little gizmo's fault. It came right back here again. I'm not kidding you. But really, that has something to do with what I was wanting to share this morning. I was thinking about, all the good things that have been happening. Elon's now a trillionaire. And, my friend that I've been telling everybody about, I mean, he doesn't need my promotion, but I have been. I was just taken aback by him. Dave's Auto. They hit 1 million subscribers on Friday, or whenever that video was shot, but that's the first I've known about it. But anyway, they hit 1 million subscribers, and I just started watching that gentleman like 2 weeks ago, and he is fantastic. I just love their program. And wow, I mean, I end up spending several hours at a time, and they didn't like me. But there's so much knowledge there, and they all have a message to them for me. And I think that's kind of like life. Messages are everywhere if you're just attuned to it and open. They come. But anyway, he does it for me. But I wanted to congratulate him, congratulate Elon, congratulate Brian on your flying dinner. It's just a fantastic world. And then I got to thinking, well, it seems like I sure have a lot of, I count my blessings every day. I mean, if I'm still here, is a blessing. I wake up in a blessing. But then I think about all of those problems that occur in one of my little days. And it took me back. One of my inspirational heroes through the years. There were so many, but Zig Ziglar but Tony Robbins still stands out. And I remember reading where he used to talk about, you got problems? You are so lucky. You got problems. You are so lucky. He said, there's cemeteries everywhere, and there's full of people, and they have no problems. But you know what? Problems are a sign of life, my friend. The more problems you got, the more alive you are. So I thought, oh, man, all right. We are here, and we got them. And anyway, I was thinking about how my attack my problems this morning. Start off with some phone calls and gathering information, and I'm about to make some major moves on changing my computer and this morning. And I am tickled to death to get this on and get it over with. It's going to be about a week process. You know, I got to take the book 5 back. I've shared it, and I'll do it again. I'm taking the book. I love Samsung, but I don't give a rat's for Microsoft anymore. And anyway, I'm going this morning and take this one back, and I'm going to get me a Samsung Galaxy to stay in the realm of Samsung, and I'm going to get the Chromebook Plus this morning. And today is gathering info as to who's got what where, and tomorrow I'll head out and I'll grab it wherever it is. But anyway, so that's that. But that was just one of the problems, and you know, all of the problems that we have, they're not fixed in a day. You know, you go to Dave's videos, what we see taken in, and okay, we're catching maybe an hour of him tearing it apart, putting it back together, and starting up. Well, that took days. That took sometimes weeks. And that's just like our world, folks. You know, you want to wake up and just fix it. Well, some things are just not, you wake up and it's fixed. And as I've got a daughter going through a little situation, I say little, it's major, but one day at a time. You know, I know she'd like to just wake up and be fixed, but it's an ongoing little process that she's going through, and it's going to take time. But she'll come back and come back stronger. Our history is full of that. Folks that they looked in the eyes of defeat and said, "No, I don't think so. Just a setback. I'm coming back. I'm coming back and overcoming. I'm going to win this deal." So that's what I talk about today is if you got problems, thank God, because you're still here and you can tackle them and you can overcome them. And, you know, you can enjoy the success that comes from that. You can get that feeling of, golly, we got through it. We got over it. And guess what? Does this feel good or what? We did it. We did it. You know, I've shared this with folks, and I know they think he's a little bit thrown off, but honest to God, the happiest, most joyful moments in my life were the toughest projects that I take on my own and overcome them and get through them and get to the other side. And that, you know, there's just something about going through those situations and getting them resolved. And that feeling, my dad used to say, there's nothing like, son, the feeling of accomplishment. And I really, you know, he told me that when I was growing up as a little kid. He said, you know, you'll feel so good. And I do remember back the first time I ever mowed the grass, and it took me all day. Honest to God, I couldn't even see over the doggone bar to push, hardly. But I finished up, and I'm not kidding you, I felt 10 foot tall and bulletproof. But I was 7 years old, and it was tough. And but he had turned the yard mowing over to me. And I found out this, and I'll tell you a lesson I learned. It's easier to pull than to push, especially in higher grass. Pull. Anyway. Well, I see that I'm coming up on 10 minutes, and I know y'all have had enough of me, and I just want to thank God for all my problems now. And I'm really alive because I got a bunch of them, and I'm going to go meet them and beat them and come through this. Might not all be in one day, but I'm coming. And if it takes a week, it takes a week. If it takes two, it takes two. But whatever, we're going to do. That's what we're about. And I hope all of y'all have a wonderful day. And if you don't, well, let's just end it with this. I love all of you. And if we ain't having fun, it's our own damn fault. And the gizmo did it again. Hell with that. Love y'all. Bye-bye.